Hello, this is Patty, and this video is awesome, if only for the fact that the sun is just shining right behind me, and everything looks like, it makes me look like I'm an angel. Even my brown dog back there is shining. So, I need to talk with you all about something that has angered me greatly. And as I share this with you, I will also be sipping on my smoothie. In this smoothie are bananas, mixed berries like strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries, as well as a few leaves of kale from my garden. I'm drinking it. So, why am I angry? Well, I'm angry because I am dependent. I'm dependent on a system that I do not like. And I desperately, desperately want to break free from this system. I feel like a lot of my conditioning is represented in my daily activities as well. And so that's another thing I'll touch upon during this video. And I just want to add, I'm not doing any effects to this video. I'm watching it right now on the screen and I'm just like, whoo, I look like a shining being. Anyway, so what am I dependent on? Well, I am dependent upon allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine is something that I have some major issues with. I think allopathic medicine is not 100% evil. It does benefit people that are in accidents. I think emergency medicine is one of the strongest aspects of allopathic medicine. And emergency surgeries as well. And I think that's really what we should be using allopathic medicine for, our emergencies. Unfortunately, drugs and surgery are very profitable, especially drugs. Drugs are incredibly profitable. And because of that profit, the powers that are out there have manipulated the field of health, and they have monopolized allopathic medicine as being the only. Gosh, it's getting really bright. The sun is exploding! It's crashing to the earth and I'm about to burn in flames. You can't even see me. All you can see are my lips. Anyway, so the powers that be have manipulated the healthcare field, and they have made it so that allopathic medicine is basically all that people can use. Now, obviously, people that are in the know, that have done research, can go to other types of individuals for help with their health concerns. For instance, there's naturopathy, homeopathy, Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. There's a lot of things out there that you could use to help you. I personally prefer going the natural route, which is having nature heal me. Taking the gifts from planet Earth, fruits and vegetables, which are the best foods for humans. I prefer that as my medicine. Now, so why even bother with allopathic medicine? Well, I thought about that quite a bit today, as I was stuck in traffic and I was late for my doctor's appointment and they stuck it to me. I mean, I pay out of pocket to go to a holistic medical doctor, and I was late because I was stuck in traffic for about 45 minutes, and Actually, it was more than that, because there were 2 different locations where I was stuck. So one was 45 minutes and the other one was about 10 minutes. But lo and behold, I was about 12 minutes late for my appointment, and they charged me the maximum amount for being late. And I paid basically over $200 to talk with my doctor for about 10-15 minutes. And what came of this talk was that she just had to write new prescriptions for me. And so that cost $200. Not even the medicine, just talking with her for a few minutes. And I wanted to call the doctor's office after I saw the bill and complain, but I'm just so fed up with it all. And I don't blame the doctor, I blame the office staff, but who knows? Who knows? I didn't even want to talk about this. Breathe. Calm down. Okay. So yes, I paid too much money for services that I really don't want. And what services don't I want? I don't want to be dependent on these drugs anymore. What drugs am I taking? Well, unfortunately, when I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And my thyroid gland just stopped working 100%. And because of this, the thyroid gland is found in your neck. If you can even see where I'm pointing, the thyroid gland is a little kind of butterfly-shaped gland. It sits right below your voice box, your larynx, and it secretes thyroid hormone. It also secretes calcitonin. And thyroid hormone comes in a couple of different varieties, T3 and T4. Part of the thyroid hormone molecule contains the mineral iodine, so iodine is very important to manufacture thyroid hormone. So anyway, when I was about 11, I wasn't growing properly, and my doctor at the time diagnosed me with hypothyroidism. So I've been on thyroid meds since I was 11, and I am now 40 years old. And over the past 3 or 4 years, I have been able to reduce my dosage, but I have not been able to come off it 100%. And I desperately want to get off these drugs because I don't want to have to go to a doctor anymore. I am knowledgeable enough to take care of my own health. And I think the safest and the smartest thing to do is maybe to have some money in savings so that if there is an emergency, I can afford medical services, which are astronomically high, but if I needed some sort of emergency medical treatment, whether it be for broken limbs or a severed blood vessel, the kind of things that happen to you when you are in an accident, then I could use their services and I would have money put aside for that. But for the treatment of chronic disease, I do not want to have anything else to do with allopathic medicine. I'm fed up with the system. I want to get off of these meds, and I'm working to do that. I really am. If I have to be the strictest of strict with my diet, I will do that. I will do whatever it takes to no longer be dependent upon the system. And this is just the first of many things that I want to break free of. I want to break free of everything that is controlling me. Everything. Oh, and I could just talk on and on and on and on about how we are just not free in this country. The lack of freedom that we live with. We think we're the land of the free. We are not the land of the free. Not at all. We are oppressed by a government that steals from us. They like to call it taxation, but it's really called stealing. And people act as if paying their taxes is so noble. Well, what are those taxes being used for? A very small percentage may be helping the public good, but most of your taxation, isn't Harvey cute? Most of the tax dollars that you pay are, first of all, going to pay off a debt. They say that, I think almost, I don't know, maybe the 90 percentile, 95% of the money, the income tax, being taxed on your earnings, that's being used to pay off a debt. Okay? So our country is in debt. The United States is in debt. And they're paying it off by stealing from you. So that's one thing. You know, they take out all of these loans, and who pays for it? You and me. And then also our tax dollars are being used to fight wars, which I am completely against. I am against violence. I'm against every form of violent aggression, whether it be violent aggression against other countries, against humans within our country, against animals within our planet, animals or plants being violently aggressed against. And when I say plants, I mean Mother Earth. I mean the land just being raped and burned down for terrible reasons. My tax dollars are also being used to subsidize the unhealthiest of unhealthiest foods and genetically modified foods. You know, I'm surrounded where I live by corn and soy fields. I'm pretty sure they're all genetically modified, and they are just bathed in pesticides and fungicides and insecticides and all of the chemicals that cause cancer. And then you get cancer, and then what do? You go to allopathic medicine, and they pump you up with chemicals, with chemotherapy, and they irradiate you with radiation therapy, and then you become at a higher risk for more cancer. Isn't it insane? I mean, it's the most insane world we live in. We live in a crazy, insane world. And I'm done with it. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I want to go somewhere far, far away so I no longer have to deal with this. I just want to live a simple life. I want to commune with nature. I want to go out into the woods and find my medicine. Find the plants that will heal me. I want to let the sun bathe me in her beautiful rays like she is now and strengthen my bones by helping my body produce vitamin D. I want to breathe fresh air, fresh, clean air. And I want to quiet myself. I don't want all of the noise that normal cities have. That's another thing. I had to drive into the city, which is about an hour from my house. Well, it actually took me about 2 hours with the traffic. And there's so much noise. So much noise. So many people just rushing. And where are they rushing to? What is controlling them to make them not stop and look at the beauty? So anyway, that's what I need to talk about with you all. Hopefully in my venting with you all, maybe I've inspired you just a bit to look at those things which are controlling you. Because that's really what is oppressing us. And that's what is oppressing life and beauty on this planet. So maybe we can all come together and find a way to break these chains and live a life that is possible, a life of pure joy and beauty. Alright, I'm going to stop this video now and finish the rest of my beautiful smoothie and await the crashing of the sun into my house. I hope you enjoyed this very bright video. Have a wonderful day.